Hello learners, welcome to the complete ethical hacking course, and we are exploring secrets of hackers. Now we are proceeding to our first chapter, which is session hijack part 1. Session hijacking. The web applications communicate using HTTP protocol. HTTP is stateless, which means there is no support at the protocol level to identify the state of a particular request. In other words, web servers don't have any mechanism to know whether the request is coming from a new client, from a client which is already communicating with it. So from the server perspective, every request it receives is a new request. For instance, let us say a client logged into his Facebook account by sending his credential. Now if he wishes to see his messages, he has to send his credential information again. How can session can be traced? Sessions are tracked by developers primarily through the use of session identifiers. Once the user is successfully authenticated, session ID is created by the server and maintained by the server. From there on, for every request, this value is checked to track the user. In other words, session IDs are used as an authentication token so that user does not have to re-enter the credential information with every request. Mechanism to track session. Based on how this SID this sent and received, there are three mechanisms to trace the sessions. And the three mechanisms are cookies. The SID is created and maintained in the server and sent to the user through cookies. A cookie is stored in the user's hard disk and goes with each request. The server verifies the same before executing the request, and this is the most widely used mechanism, and we are going to talk more about this in the below sections. Mechanism to track session. URL rewriting. In this, the SID value actually goes in the URL of each request. This kind of session tracking is difficult, and as we need to keep track of the parameter as a chain link until the conversation completes. Hidden fields. Hidden fields are elements which not directly visible to the user. They can be viewed by looking at the page source. Interestingly, they can also be used for session management, as SID values can be stored in hidden fields and can be sent to the server with each request. This sort of mechanism is rarely used these days. So these are some mechanism that what is session hijacking and what are mechanism to track sessions. Thank you so much.